Take a look at this photo. It was taken in the highlands of Iceland. It may be one of the best shots I've ever taken. And here's the thing, I couldn't have taken this photo 5 years ago, not because I didn't own a drone or a camera, but because I didn't have the time or the mindset. As I was approaching retirement, I faced a common question that many do. Now what? Some people choose to play golf. Some might choose the couch. I chose a camera. And it gave me something I didn't expect. A lot of joy and a new sense of purpose. Hi, I'm Jerry Kita. If you're approaching retirement or if you're already there, I want to share with you why landscape and wildlife photography might be the best decision you ever make. We spend 40 years rushing, meetings, deadlines, quarterly reviews, schedules. When we travel, and it's not for business, we usually do it as tourists, rushing from one viewpoint to another, snapping a quick picture just to say we were there. We look at that picture a few times and never, ever again give it a second thought. Becoming a photographer changes that. It forces you to slow down. You stop looking at the world and start looking for the light. You go from being a passive observer to an active creator. You aren't just watching a sunset, you're trying to capture it. Benefits to this. First, keeps you moving. Photography gets me up mountains I wouldn't otherwise climb. It's the best gym membership I've ever had. Secondly, it transforms the way we travel. We now travel with purpose. I've made 2 trips to Iceland. During the first trip, I participated in a photography workshop. It essentially was my photographer boot camp. The second trip was just me and my wife. We rented a camper and explored the South Coast. Our schedule, our agenda. We then hired a guide who showed us through the highlands. Again, we did what we wanted. The planning provided a sense of mission, something I've been missing since my retirement. But maybe the most important part is the mental game. One of our biggest fears in retirement is the brain drain. What replaces the problem solving we did at work? For me, it was the technical deep dive of photography. Many people might think that you just push a button, but you know that couldn't be more wrong. I treat this like a college degree I'm designing for myself. I study exposure triangles, complex editing software, and I follow some very knowledgeable people on YouTube to benefit from their experience and also to be inspired by them. Can it be difficult? Sure, but that's the point. I want to leave you with one final thought. The real joy of photography isn't looking at the photos you've taken. For me, it's planning the photos I haven't yet taken. I never want to wake up wondering, what am I going to do today? I really love having a mission. Right now, my mission is Scotland, and that's coming up in the spring. Part of it will be a workshop, but 2/3 of the time will be on our own. We're already mapping out our destinations, and beyond that, I'm contemplating publishing a book of my work. It may only be for me and a few friends, or it may be something more, but I'm looking forward to that challenge. And that's the power of the hobby that I've chosen. It forces me to look forward. I'm always chasing the light. Thanks for watching.